Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs, so I have one earbud in and one earbud out. It's very, very weird. I get them other ways too, but this is the most fun and easiest to help translate what I see. Like, share, subscribe, drop a tip, Cash App, wtfLisa Tarot. Shop my store, wtfLisa eBay. It is a random store full of random things, some spiritual and just some random that I need gone. It's wtfLisa eBay. Readings are closed, but I do have yes or no $5 readings on wtfLisa Etsy. Links are in the description. I have the Cramps Goo Goo Muck in my ear. The Cramps are this cool band from the 90s. They kind of have this like rockabilly surfer 50-ish type of groove, but they sing about like cult classic B-movie horror movies. They have the kind of vibe. They're so cool. I think some of their music's in the show Wednesday, but I've never seen that show, so I can't confirm. But I feel like I've seen clips with their music of it. Anyway, I'm starting it over. There has been different vibes. At first I was picking up, because I've been getting a lot of just empaths, your sensitivities increase. Some of you have had upgrades to your spiritual gifts, so it's adjusting to that and calibrating, and sometimes it's a rough process, but I feel like some of you are just working on that. This other vibe came up, though, of the beauty industry, and I keep getting issues with fillers, weird Ozempic face, like, something happened in the beauty industry, and it's not pretty. The Goo Goo Muck, you better duck when I show up, the Goo Goo Muck. So got some vain people about to have some issues. Right before I started recording, I did Google issues with fillers, because I don't know anything about them. And there's a risk of blindness and stroke. Dead tissue, allergic reaction can fuck your face up. But the blindness and stroke, and they're still just putting that shit in their face. And I look at these bitches who look so weird. Like Kylie Jenner, Sabrina Carpenter. Like, what are they going to look like in a few years? Are they going to have to keep doing that for the rest of their lives? They're going to look so weird. And I'm sorry if you're fans of either of those people, but they do too much to their face that they don't need to do. And this is an energy of beauty fails. Someone get a bad dye job and their hair falls out. I'm seeing a lot of that. So some of you, if you have Karmic Femmes giving you grief, they ain't looking so hot. And weirdly, that energy's been coming up about the last 24 hours. Like, how do I explain? Well, I live in Vegas, and I work in like 20 different places, so I'm everywhere. So I do see a lot of plastic surgery fails walking around, but whatever. Most of them are very nice people. I don't care. And then, of course, online, you see it everywhere. You see people who are not attractive, like, posing, and they're like, how sexy am I? And it's like, please stop. Please stop. Others, they're all right. I ignore them. I don't care. But you have some people, too, they insist, and they get in your face and tell you, I am young and pretty, but you're like, I can fucking see you, and you're none of those things. You don't say it, but you think it, but it's more like they are convincing themselves. And I feel like someone going to an extreme measure and just, I don't know if they go to a bad doctor, or they're using a bad batch of whatever bullshit they're going to inject in their face, but I just see fail. Could be a celebrity, I don't know. Probably a mix. Ace of coins. If it's a bad batch world, then a few different places got it, right? So it'd be a lot of people around. I don't know. Bad batch of what? Bullshit in their face. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. But to me, I'm not even really stuck on this sign so much as the idea of vanity. I don't normally associate vanity with fire signs, but in this instance, it does feel karmic and vain. It makes no difference. I'm 41. I forgot about this band, and I have not heard the song in years, so that's a trip. They're alright, I have nothing against them. Running fast and missing, but cannot help convincing. The reasons you gave me are all wearing thin. Knight of Coins. Someone's about to realize not only were they scammed out of their money, but their face, their body, something that they did. Magician. They went to this doctor, and even if it's a good doctor, it's a bad batch of shit he had. So, Maybe even that doctor was drunk with his Knight of Cups, or there's just something funky with the bad badge. To me, the cups is like substance, not really a person in this energy. Although, hey, it wouldn't surprise me if the doctor was drunk. That sounds terrible, but you know what? It happens a lot. Anyway, whatever she pays for, the karma will show in her face. So maybe if she did shit in the past, this is how she's going to live the rest of her life. And this is a collective of Karmic Femmes. This isn't just one, but I can't fixate on a certain sign. It's all signs. All bets are off for being Karmic Femmes. It is what it is. The moon. It could be a routine procedure they do all the time, so it can't fail, but it fails. If it's a bad batch, 5 of Cups, how are they gonna know? To me, it's a bad batch. The cups keep coming out. I see it more as a substance that's funky, and then these dumb bitches put in their face, and you know. And the energy I get, honestly, is they didn't even need this work in the first place. But it's more about what's going on with them than it is really what other people think. I think most people would tell them, don't do it. Makes no difference to me, is what they just said in my ear. Yeah, don't do the work. But she's like, no, it's important. I fuck my face up. Shadow work. This person, I don't know. Very bad self-image issues, which is why a lot of the karmic women sleep around. They do all the dumb shit because, you know, honestly, they were just born to be a mattress and a dumpster. And now, what are they going to do with the disfigured whore? I'm sorry. That sounds so mean, but this is the type of energy I'm picking up. Somebody without her looks, she's got nothing. But I don't even feel like most of these women are that good looking to begin with. This is why they're doing all the shit. Slander. To me, it's them lying to themselves, because there's an energy of people people, friends, family around them telling them do not do the work, and they're just like, no, I have to. They're gaslighting them damn selves, and then they end up disfigured for life. It is what it is. I don't know if it's like a bad batch of I don't know much about this shit. Fillers and bullshit. I have Sister by the Nixons. Here I am again, overwhelming feelings. Some of it could be your karmic sister, always putting shit in her face, and the next one is Botched. She ends up looking like some weird Joan Rivers, I don't even fucking know, wax statue walking around, sucking up compliments. This person, maybe they're used to always getting compliments on their looks. Those will slow down a little bit, and they've gotten weird, so text message. And suck in love. It tells me it's not so much they're in love with a person, it's their own image. And they're just so fixated on these surgeries and this unnecessary bullshit, they're gonna ruin their own fucking face. I get the energy of cutting off their nose to spite their face, but this person ain't doing that on purpose. Maybe they're just taking a risk. No, they are taking a risk. And coworkers, I do feel like people, messy offer, keep telling this person not to do it, but they're not listening, so they're gonna just go and fuck up their face. I really do. I mean, even their karmic friends are like, hey, don't do this, and they're like, no, I'm gonna be young and pretty again. No, you're not. This Sister energy with the song by the Nixons, it's the 90s song if you don't know it. It's a sister, I miss you, but I do get an energy again. Friends, family, everyone telling this person, hey, don't do it. And they're like, no, it's good for my career. It's good for my whatever. It's not good for anything. That's why people are telling you not to do it. I was careless with you. They were careless with themselves. There's a bad batch of whatever the fuck they're putting in. And you know what? Some of your doctors were drinking before the job. That came up. I've been here before with others. They're going to find out in that moment I didn't care. Maybe they didn't do the research on their doctor or something, but this is a bad idea. Quit putting shit in your face. How do I end this reading? Because I have that energy that no matter what anyone says, people are going to keep putting the shit in their face, and they're going to be surprised they get the side effects of the shit in their face. Or they end up looking like some weird fucking freak. King of Coins. Wheel of Fortune. And Temperance. They're just having trouble with aging and the reality of being a human being, and they can't handle it. Queen of Cups. This is an older woman, and I feel like she's more fixated on aging than anybody. As I said, most people I got the song, makes no difference to me. Most people are telling her, don't do the surgery, you look fine without it. And she's, no. It's her own problem. I feel like this is a person who has used beauty and love spells a lot, and now it's fried her brain. Yes, people do that. She has no more energy left for beauty spells, so she's turning to science, and it's gonna fuck her face up. This is her karma for beauty and love spells her whole life. 8 of coins, she's earned it, death, and now she's got to pay the price, and that price is gonna hurt. 3 of cups, she had a good time while it lasted, but 3 of swords, now it's time to pay. Tenfold vibe.